How's it going, everyone? I am here back with another Miata video. What is up? A little update on what's been going on. I've been doing a lot of working and, you know, recording videos ain't easy while I work on my car when I'm like, I got an hour to do stuff. I just get a lot more done when I'm not. So, took me about an hour to do, not even actually. I got some Scar audio door speakers for my Miata so that way I can actually hear it on the highway, or really in general. So my old speakers were, I think, upgraded because they were Kenwood, but they were old and a little grody. So upgraded those. That is going well. Today we are going to be doing something that I want to do, but I also don't. It's a little annoying. We have the wheel spacers. These need to go on. Issue with that is the lug studs. They're too long for the spacers, so I'm gonna have to do some ghetto stuff and just cut them off. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna do the rears for now and go from there. My reasoning behind putting spacers is that right there. That is not good. We want that to be flush. Issue is, I'm afraid these spacers are gonna be too big and I'm gonna have to adjust my camber a little more and add more camber. We'll see how it goes. I just don't really want to do another alignment on it, but we will see how we go from there. I'll keep you guys updated on it, and that's really what we're doing today. So, real quick on the Fiesta, I sent it in for some service months ago, right? Driver's side axle seal leaking. I saw it when I put the rear motor mount on. Took it into them. I'm like, hey, fix this, please. Give them the stuff, whatever they do, the oil change, all that good stuff. And I get it up in the air today, right? I checked it today, and the axle seal is now leaking worse than it was, and it completely shredded my polyurethane bushing, my rear motor mount. Not good. It makes a clunking noise. And I noticed it was a little weird when I would like go from reverse to first and it would make like a, or I'd let off the throttle and go, which confirms that I think I have that same issue, at least with motor mounts and trans mounts on the Miata, because it has a really bad issue where it goes when you stop. It's hard to explain aside from just going like, and it just confirms my suspicions of problems with that. But that means this thing has to go into the shop to be fixed again, and I'm gonna try and get them to reimburse me for my rear motor mount, because that was not cheap. It wasn't the most expensive one I could get, but it wasn't cheap nonetheless. And I would like that money back, honestly. I just am frustrated. I'm very frustrated with the company that I went with. And we'll just get her figured out. But I'm gonna start working on the Miata, get the rear end up, get a fan going, all that good stuff. So I will keep y'all posted. All right, let me get y'all updated here. So I have the like studs marked at where I want to cut them. And what I'm gonna do is basically carefully cut them off and then try and wind the lug nuts off to save the threads. It's probably not the smartest thing, but it's what I'm doing. So see how she goes. I've got a jack stand under there. I've got a jack under. I'm all set. I'm all good. I just need to get her done, basically. So I'll let let you know how it goes. And if I have to replace 4 lugs on the passenger rear hub, then I will do that. Okay, so we got it cut off now. So now I'm gonna take this wheel here and grind it down the rest of the way so it sits flush. It's almost there, it's just gonna take a little more convincing. So I will show you guys the finished product. I think it's gonna fit really well. I may have to roll my fenders a little bit or raise my coilovers just a tad. We will see. All right, so she's just about ready. I just gotta tighten everything down, got everything ground down. Let me show you what I've been doing. I've been using this because I couldn't find a level. What I've been doing is I would be taking this and I'd run it along here. And let me give you a better shot of that here. I would take it and I'd run it along here and I would make sure that it all clears. Initially they weren't clearing, but now they are. So I'm gonna be tightening these down, putting the wheel on, and really hoping that everything clears so I don't have to adjust anything or roll anything, because I think my paint's too new to roll my fenders. Because I mean, it hadn't even been a month yet. So we'll see how that goes. I may just be raising my coilovers a little bit. All right, y'all. Here goes. What? Don't think we're touching. My feet stuck. There we go. Okay, let me give you all a visual here. So we got one finger under here, just about. And then we go around to the other side where I haven't put the spacer on. And we've got 2 whole fingers right in there. I'd say that's pretty perfect. All right. So these lugs that have sat underneath where I was grinding, because I'm very smart, have gotten very hot. They are the main reason I'm wearing gloves, because of how warm they've gotten. There we go. So it's important that if you are to do something dumb like this, that you keep in mind that while you do it, you want to keep the lugs on there, or yeah, the lugs on there while you grind, because that way you will be able to make sure the threads are all good when you take them off. That's very important, very important. Good threads are very good. So I will probably take these into work and hit them with an air gun and just torque them to all hell. Because I know I'm big and strong and all, but I can only do so much. Okay. So now, a little bit of real truth. You're sitting on the wheel, so give me a second. All right, moment of truth here. So, that seems like it's on their flush. And there she is. Boom. Okay. Awesome.